guys, and welcome back to more Tails Adventures. I'm your host, Aerobian-Angel, and, well, last time we finished off Poly Mountain, well, as much as we could do with it, and now we're going to be seeing what this thing can do, but first, we're going to go back a screen and check out our equipment. I showed off the helmet. Essentially, it's a invincibility item, but it's completely stationary. Sorry, I didn't exactly show it off being assaulted. But, well, boo-hoo. Anyway, the next item we're actually going to get is going to be the Knuckles power-up, because that's what I got next. And I'm going to try to keep an order going on here. And that order is going to soon be broken, because we're going to be getting a lot of items soon. Anyway, we'll head back to the dock, which has this submarine here. As I showed off before that this was not here, we have it now because, well, T-Pup is like, look what I can do. And we're like, oh, T-Pup, you're so cool. Thank you. Did I make you, or were you an item from these evil birds? I don't know. Anyway, we have to equip the submarine now because it'd be very, very sad if you left off without having any form of protection, that being your Vulcan gun. Anyway, now we are ready to depart. Let us embark, T-Pup. Hi-ho, Silver, into the water, followed in pursuit by Tails, and away we go. Anyway, we're going into Lake Rocky. Okay, we're going to Lake Rocky now, and this is going to be an area we'll be revisiting every time that we take off into the Sea Fox, maybe except for one other time. I'm actually going to take this moment to update my quick save, just so I don't have to go through the speedy fight again. Anyway, we will equip our Vulcan gun. Whoa, watch out for that guy. Oh, and that guy. I have a gun. Why am I dodging? Anyway, we have actually a number of routes that we can go in the stage, but progression, based off of what kind of items we have, says that we have to go, actually to Cavern Island, I believe. Or is it Island Cavern? And, well, that will be this away. We'll actually be coming up into a fork in the road, in which we won't be seeing the other side until very close to the end game. Probably around the last third of the game. By the way, now that we're in Lake Rocky, we're getting close to finish up the first third. Here's that fork in the road I was talking about. And here we go. Whoa! That guy thinks he's so cool, just jumping on the screen, shooting me in the face, and then running off, being like, guys, guess what I did today? Some guys, I tell ya. Whoa. Okay, now because we have this drill, we can plow through walls, as you've seen, and we can also destroy enemies with it as well. However, we suffer damage for just crashing into enemies. So it's really something that you don't want to end up doing, which is why you bring out that Vulcan gun. That's right, guys, get out of here. Anyway, let's see. Well, there's me showing off the power of this drill. For the most part, we're just going to be heading right this time that we're in Lake Rocky. Because, well, there's a number of paths we can't necessarily go yet. But, oh, it is Cavern Island. Okay. But, having gone right throughout the entire adventure, we are now here at Cavern Island. So, let's get in there and check out the cavern. Okay, now this right here. This right here is a little water tube system. I'm not pressing any buttons right here. This is showing that there's currents in these, I guess, pipelines of sorts. Let me get my remote bomb out. Goodbye, mouse. So, essentially, we'll be going into a bit of a maze here. But it's nothing too gratuitous. It's just, you know, don't make the wrong turn a couple times. As any maze would have you guess. Whoopsie. I should probably talk about these enemies here. They're actually little mice that don't hurt you directly. They sort of drop bombs like we do. So they're a bit of like a bomb Jew, I suppose. Anyway, well, I guess that was the pipes in doing their work. These drill enemies, they don't do a gosh darn thing, and they're my favorite enemies for thus doing so. Because they don't come at you, they don't swoop down at you, they just drill and drill and drill, and they say, hey Tails, how you doing? And Tails is like, I'm doing explodingly well. And they're like, I don't get it. And Tails is like, I'm blowing you up, dude. And they're like, oh, well, that's fine. They're bros. They're totally fine with it. And you know what? I'm fine with them too. Now we're going to come up to a bit of a fork here, as I jump through here. Over here will let me exit the level, which is, I guess is okay, seeing as, well, we don't really have a point of return. I'm not going to grab that because the current will start immediately. But I will go down here because progression, my friends. That's what we're all in this for. Well, I dropped my bomb in there. And this bat. Oh, the bats. The bats are always a problem. It's like a rule of video games. Have your bats be annoying. And like the hardest thing to kill. Thus such. Ah, it's the goddamn bats, man. Anyway, this wall, while it is different, is completely indestructible. And I'm not fully showing it off, seeing as I have the basic bomb types going on. But we can still grab this item because we've got a friend. And that friend's name is not canonically called Teapot, but I'm calling him Teapot. Okay, bats. See ya. There's actually more that direction, but it's actually a bit of a dead end to clue you in that you have to check out this little tunnel of sorts. Otherwise, you'll be stuck there forever. And we don't want to be stuck here in this adventure, because we gotta save the island, which, depending on which canon that you're reading this from, be it American or Japanese, it could be either Coco Island, that being the Japanese canon, or Tails Island. Yeah, Tails has his own island. There's an extreme beach volleyball here. Anyway, we grabbed ourselves the mine, which, being a bomb-type item, surprisingly not something that Tails uses, but actually something for the submarine, yes. Anyway, we'll jump on this spring, jettison our way out, be very careful, oh boy. Whoa, 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 whoa. Here is one of my least favorite parts of the game, because just all the bats. That's what it is. There's no items in this shaft, just little alcoves to catch your breath. And then we just move on here, just exit stage right. Anyway, we're actually coming up on our third boss of the game. Yeah, we're just getting like a boss per stage. And I know it looked like I blew myself up there, but I didn't. I swear. It was just weird hit detection on the bats. Yeah, strange thing, the explosion won't kill the enemy. The explosion is for like destroying walls. The explosion instead, I mean, the bomb itself has to make contact with the enemy. Like, see? Nothing. That was me manually detonating, by the way, because I am still on remote bombs. Actually, I'm just going to keep going this way. Throw this that way. Hit this man, my favorite enemy in the game. I'm so sorry, kind sir. And then we'll just blow up this floor so we may move on through the shafts and pipelines of this maze system. Now I'm going to show off something interesting. A little property of sorts. If I go up here and get hurt, I fall back down. But only if I get hurt, because Tails' hurt animation ignores the different terrain types of the game. There's no item that way, by the way. Just wanted to be on the up and up. There is an item, however, coming this way. And I do believe remote bombs are the only way to get it, if only because of the scenario that it puts you in, unless you're really fast on your feet. And as we've seen by this back and forth saunter, Tails isn't exactly fast in this game. You're probably going to miss out on that. Dang it, man, I was just praising you for how you don't hurt me. Yeah. Let's actually take this one to get more rings from the wall. Tasty onion rings. Anyway, I hope you've been holding on to that remote bomb, because you'll be needing it for this section, otherwise you came all this way for nothing. You know, we could probably just fly through this. That we can. Okay. See ya, dude. And now, as you can see by this water floor, there's a bit of a mini current, so we just drop our bombs on there. It's a nice little touch. I blew up another guy down there. However, not satisfied with that, there's one more guy to explode. That guy. And he had a ring. Anyway, this water right here comes with a current as well, so you know that's a little uproot sort. Here's that section I was talking about with the new item. That floor down there will crumble, so I'm going to use my remote bomb to actually make an opening to go here. Because using regular bombs is almost like too fast to respond, because Tails has to sort of stand still, and it's not really a good area to like jump and throw your bomb. Anyway, we got ourselves the napalm bomb, which, ladies and gentlemen, will allow us to get through that bramble I was telling you about. Yeah, that little area, little pocket back in Poloi Forest. So we will be actually going back there very, very soon. Let's see, is there anything up here? And that's a no, Captain. Alrighty. Eddie, soldier. Okay, we're coming up on the boss right now, who is actually might give me some problems. No jokes here. So I'm actually going to get that quick save ready, and we'll switch back to regular bombs. This is why I've been holding on to them. Because, getting back into what I said, like episode 1? Or 2? I'm gonna go 1. The regular bomb has a different arc, and it'll allow me to hit this guy in his weak point, that being his head. Because, well, you'll know when you're hitting the enemy because you'll hear a little ding. Like so. Like so. There we go. Now we've exposed him, and we're in the second phase, which will take more hits, and it's actually much harder. This is where I'm going to be getting most of my damage from. Every time I hit him, he's going to do this little slam, jam, dunk thing. He also likes to play grabby when I dodge. Don't hit me, bro. Jeez. But like, yeah, this boss is actually that boss I said was gonna be like the 3rd hardest boss in the game. He could be the 2nd hardest depending on just like your play style against like the other bosses. Which, by the way, the other two hardest bosses are the ones that you'd expect. That being the final boss phases. So, you know, it's so weird that the 3rd boss in the game could end up being like the guy to just completely wreck you. I mean, I walked in here with 40 HP. I could have been in here with 30 and riding on like Death's Heel. Anyway, we'll grab this new item, the anti-air missile, which is mandatory, and it'll also end off the stage for us. And we'll be equipping that to our submarine. So, we're actually going to head home, and we're going to do just that. Alrighty, let's see. We're actually going to change our equipment up. We will not be needing regular bomb. We'll switch that out with napalm. I did not show off Knuckles in the slightest. I'm so sorry, Knuckles. Let's see. Okay, I did not grab anything else, so I can actually show off Knuckles properly, is what I would say, had I not wanted to take this moment to actually get the Super Glove. Because, if I'm correct, the next stage will have copious amounts of Super Glove available. So I'm actually just going to do that instead. But that'll be in the next episode. So, I want to thank you all so very much for watching. And, well, you know what? I'll see you in the next one.